Morning coffee talk. I had compiled a list of some things that I've learned throughout my life that I feel like they've really helped me. They've been instrumental in my healing, and I thought I would share that with you. So maybe it would help somebody else. I'm not sure. We left off at number 5. I'll start at number 6 today. Find ways to fill your void, to fill your happiness within yourself. Seeking it out on other people can lead to disappointments and setbacks. So, you have to find happiness within yourself. It doesn't come from anywhere else but internally. If you're constantly looking to somebody else to elevate your mood, or if you're looking for like a partner that can keep you happy, it's just not going to happen. Somebody said to me the other day, expectations are pre-formed resentments, which I completely agree with. If you're expecting somebody else to make your life better, that's just unrealistic. You really just have to figure that out for yourself. And when you become happy, you become the best version of yourself, and then you're able to share that version of you with other people, which is amazing. So I think it's extremely important to be happy, especially, if you have young kids. If you're a happy parent, then they benefit from that. If you're constantly giving too much of yourself to other people, then you're emptying your void and it leaves you with less to share with your kids. So definitely feel like making your happiness a priority should be the number one priority in your life. 7, stay positive. Every door that closes, every hard situation leads to the really, 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 really great stuff in life. Yes, staying positive is vitally important. If you practice it, it actually becomes easier. I know for myself that I get into these funks where I can be very negative, and not feel like I have hope in certain situations, but then I try to change my mindset. And if you are able to change your mindset and maintain that positivity, then you can find the good in any situation, no matter how terrible. I struggle with having the faith that something's going to turn out okay. When I'm in hard situations, I'm completely impatient. I'm the kind of person that I know what I want, and I want it when I want it. But there have been times where I've wanted something to happen and it hasn't happened, and there was a good reason for that. Things happen as they should, and sometimes we have a door that closes. We don't know why. It's frustrating. It's not what we wanted, but then something on the other side ends up becoming better. So patience, acceptance, these are all really hard things. Believe me, I know. Number 8, give what you can. Money, food, blood, a true listening ear, a hug, a smile, it all helps. Not everybody has money to give to charities or people who need it, so You can definitely like volunteer your time. You can offer ideas. If you have extra food in your house, that's something you can give to somebody else. Blood. I hate giving blood because I hate needles, but I make myself do it because you can save 3 lives every time you donate. A true listening ear is incredibly hard to do. That means like actually listening and not offering advice, not waiting for the person to finish speaking so you can say what you think. But just like actually sitting and just listening. That's a hard thing to do. It takes practice. I don't even honestly think that I've mastered that art, really. A hug, a smile. Sometimes people don't want advice. They just want someone to listen. So give them a hug when they're done talking. A smile. You know how easy it is to smile at strangers, and sometimes someone's having a bad day and you smile at them and they smile and they feel better. So that's great. 9, when you find yourself, never let that person go. Work on yourself, but don't forget the things you need to improve can also be endearing. We all strive for perfection, I feel like, as humans. Not everybody, but I feel like a lot of people put that expectation on themselves, like we have to be perfect, and it's an unobtainable goal. We are never going to be perfect. That doesn't mean that we have to stop trying to improve things, but we should also realize that some of these things about ourselves are not always so negative. Some of the things that we do that are annoying, some other people might think are cute. So, don't be too hard on yourself, basically. And if you find who you are, don't compromise that for other people. I struggled with this when I was in middle school and high school. I wanted everybody to like me. And when I first became a mom, I was so worried about judgments that sometimes I listened to other people about how I should parent. And honestly, you need to do what makes you happy. You need to do what fuels your joy, and you need to do what feels right for you. So just be you. And don't worry about outside influences. And, treasure yourself. We're only here for a short time, so it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to think you're great. We kind of live in this society where it's like self-love and self-care is put on the back burner a little bit, at least here in the U.S. But hopefully that's making a shift. Hopefully, I've seen a little bit of a shift. So, if you take care of you and if you love you, then you are able to give more of yourself to other people because you're not becoming depleted. So, I don't know. 10, try not to take things personally. Most times, people are unaware if they're hurting you by words or actions. If someone is knowingly hurting you, say goodbye. People live in their own little worlds. They live in their own little bubbles. Sometimes they're having a bad day. They're not nice. They treat you poorly. They don't even realize maybe that they're doing it. Or sometimes my kids go to school and they encounter another kid who's like not the friendliest kid on the planet, or bullies, and I'm like, you know what? Consider the source, because typically I think people, genuinely want to be nice, and I feel like if someone is being unkind, then they probably have something going on at home or something in their lives that is creating that behavior in them. And I try to explain that to my kids, like, you know, sometimes the meanest kids are the ones that need the most love because they have stuff going on. There is a difference, though, between people who don't really know that they're doing it and people who do. So the ones who are knowingly hurting you, they're not going to change no matter what they say. It's going to keep happening. So you need to get away from that and take care of yourself. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. So that's it for today, and I will get back to my list again soon. Thanks.